are.
Yes.
Dean and Ann back again,
Mm-hmm.
ready to review and predict the NFL. So we're going to recap week 3.
Yes.
And then we're going to make our predictions for week 4 of the National Football League.
Yeah, that's what it means?
That's what that means. You had no idea.
I'm just kidding.
All right. Well, this week was interesting. Week 3 in the NFL. We only had 2 contested games.
I know, that was strange. So you won one and I won one.
We split it right down the middle.
So we ended the week with a tie.
8 picks each. That's 50%.
Great.
Yeah, we did pretty good. 50% of our picks were spot on.
Yeah.
50% of the time we were right 100% of the time.
Love it.
All right. So I think one of the only really truly interesting things about this week was
the Panthers won.
That's one thing.
It's like has hell frozen over.
What the fuck's going on down there?
I only just recently found out, hi guys, and I was like, excuse me?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think that what I was going to say, in addition to the Panthers, but the Panthers that were included in this, it was a lot of teams that had gone, defeated after defeated. They were 0-2. They came back with a fury and got it together in that third week and beat some teams that had been winning. So. There were a few upsets this week. But all in all, for us, there's no winner. We tied on the week.
Yeah. Well, we got to move on to 4 and see what happens.
I mean, if you're ready to move on to 4, I say we move on to 4.
Okay, yes. I think I'm ready. Okay. That's my only note. I couldn't believe Panthers won.
Yeah.
Cold day in hell.
Seahawks are 3-0.
Good for you.
Yeah. All right. So on week 4, we have a Thursday night game. We got the Cowboys against the Giants.
Yes. I went with the Giants.
You did? Oh. I
Yes.
went with the Cowboys.
Oh, okay.
So we've got a contested game right off the bat.
I'm intrigued because Cowboys, they have 2 wins and it's a home game. Cowboys have 2 losses and it's an away game.
Okay.
And Cowboys haven't really been good since the early 90s. So,
okay. All right. The Sunday games, we've got the Saints and the Falcons.
I went with, surprisingly, the Falcons.
You went with the Falcons. I went with the Saints. There's another contested game for us. Awesome.
Yeah, that's really surprising. I'm like, wait, why did I pick that?
This is fun for us because we don't know what the other ones picked. So.
Okay, Rams, Bears. I went with the Rams.
Oh, I went with the Bears. That's 3 contested
I almost went with the Bears, but then they have an equal amount of losses, so it's kind of a toss-up. They had a different order of losses. Bears won the first game and lost the next 2. Rams lost the first 2 and won the third. Okay.
Your analysis is incredible.
Oh yes, yeah. Well, the patterns. It's the Matrix, man.
Next up, Vikings and Packers.
Vikings are 3-0, so I went with the Vikings.
I also went with the Vikings on this one.
Yeah.
What about Steelers Colts?
Steelers are 3-0, so I went with Steelers, even though the Colts won amazingly the last time.
Yeah, you picked Colts. They got you.
They won, but I'm going with Steelers.
Now you got the Steelers. I got the Steelers too.
Yeah.
All right. Next up, we got the Bronx and the Jets.
I'm going with the Jets.
The Bronx and the Jets.
Okay.
Walking down the.
I thought you were picking the Broncos.
I picked the Jets.
Okay.
What'd you pick?
Yeah, I picked the Jets too.
2 Jets.
Yes.
All right. Excuse me. Eagles and Bucks, right?
Yes. Yep. I went with the Eagles.
Oh, I got the Bucks. Another contested
Interesting.
game.
They're equal on wins and losses.
Okay.
Different order.
Of course.
I guess Bucks, it is a home game, but what can I say?
This next one's gonna be tough.
Nope, not that tough.
It's the Bengals and the Panthers.
I would rather just lose the point
than
ever pick Panthers. I picked the Bengals.
You picked the Bengals. I picked the Panthers.
That's
We got a lot of contested games already. We're only halfway through the
I know.
schedule.
And that's okay. I would even just cross that off. Nobody gets a point for that game.
And just skip that game.
Yeah.
Take that off the list.
Yeah.
All right, we got the Jacksonville Jaguars at the Houston Texans.
I went with the Texans.
Yeah, I got the Texans on that one too.
Commanders Cards. I went with Cards.
I got the Commanders.
Okay, well, that's wild. That's
Man,
okay.
this is going to be a great week for us. All right, the Pats at the 49ers.
I went with 49ers.
Yeah, I got the Niners on that one. Also, Browns at the Raiders.
I went with Raiders.
Yep, Raiders. Chiefs taking on the Los Angeles Chargers.
Yes, I went with Chiefs, unfortunately.
So did I. And then we get the Bills at the Ravens.
I went with the Bills.
Me too.
3
Okay.
3-0.
So those are the Sunday games. Now we got another doubleheader on Monday night.
Yeah, I love a double head.
That's the same joke you made last week.
I know.
I'm gonna have to edit that out.
No, I don't.
Titans going down to Miami to see the stricken Dolphins.
I went with the Dolphins.
You know what? I picked the Dolphins too.
Well, yeah, the Tits have lost 3 times. The Dolphins at least have won once.
Dolphins are in trouble.
They have a lot of injuries still.
Yeah, still, yeah. It's the beginning of the year.
Yeah, it's hard. It's
rough.
hard.
Okay, and then the most important game of the entire week: the Seahawks traveling to Detroit.
Well, the Lions have not beaten the Hawks since 2012. So I'm going to say that they still won't, and I went with the Hawks.
Hell yeah, Hawks it is.
So that gives us 6 contested games this week.
I'm excited.
It's an even number, so we could each win 3 and then still come away with a tie. Or one of
That's
us.
true, we could tie again.
Or
That would
we
suck.
could also come away with somebody ahead.
All right. Well, those were our picks. We hope that they met with your satisfaction.
Be sure to put your picks below and what you thought of last week's football.
And don't forget to
Football. Okay, sorry.
Don't forget to like and subscribe, whether you want to or not. Just do it.
Yeah.